Swear to God, last
Swear to
time.
God, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm not gonna do it this time. There will be no joke stealing. The timing will be amazing.
Next time we fuck this up, bang zoom to the moon. Out of here.
Dang it.
You're out of here.
One more strike and I'm out of my...
Wow. Look at all these cameras. There's a lot of cameras in here. It's supposed to be a really important hallway.
I didn't say this time.
Ass.
It wasn't even intentional. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
It just happens.
I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
Ah, damn it. Son of a bitch. The bed's a really nice bed, too. I don't want to sleep on the couch. It isn't like self-warm or anything. I'm the best at Metal Gear. Look what I did on purpose.
It's like a team building exercise they didn't know they were involved in or something.
They gotta bump and grind, okay? They gotta learn that on the battlefield, if a man points a gun to your face and commands you to bump and grind, you gotta do it.
Most awkward hostage situation ever.
Remember, you gotta give up the big four, okay?
You're gonna get lots of PP for this.
Oh! I don't know what all four of them are, but two of them are bump and grind, okay?
That guy looked like he was leaning in for a kiss, but then he was like, psych, I'm just gonna shoot you.
If you call Miller, he's got extra details on the bumping and grinding, and what the other two things are. Take a picture of this waterfall for later.
Snake, if you want to bump and grind, you should do one before the other and not simultaneously. Or else you might pull something or strain something. You still have to do the Miller impression. You haven't done it yet.
I can't do it. I can't do it. That's your thing. You're the Miller person.
Your outright
I'm not the Miller person.
to imitate Miller hurts me.
Well, one magical day, maybe I'll be able to do it, but today's not that day.
Did you just give me the equivalent of someday when you're older?
Maybe. So. I love that.
I've never noticed the soap before.
I love that. That's not in the Twin Snakes remix. Well, there isn't even a remix. It's just some other song that's not as cool.
There isn't even a soap.
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
At night, when everybody's sleeping, you can just hear this robotic Santa slowly moving, and this
Why
just
do you run it at night? What? Who's gonna even see it at night?
I don't know. They're just on at night.
Is Santa watching? And if it shuts off at any point, you're just not getting any shit for Christmas?
Well, he's so scary that I think this Santa might just, like, devour your soul if you turn him off. It's,
How do you put him into storage?
Huh?
How do you put him into storage? Is he still plugged in and moving?
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
Snake, you wouldn't believe it. The password was password.
It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nobody would ever guess that.
And then the second password was penis. That's kind of strange, isn't it, Snake?
I'm looking through all of his folders, but none of it has to do with Metal Gear. It's just like
It's just sexy pictures of Ocelot.
It's just Ocelot in stiletto heels.
Nobody draw that. Especially not me. I'm talking to you, Voidburger. Don't draw that.
Yeah, don't draw that. Jeez. Just draw Mr. T.
Mr. T, huh?
I'm not gonna huff puff this time.
Oh,
I did it last
I
time.
can't make fun of you. Now you have to talk about how
Right.
this hanger is stupid and big or something.
Snake, I did it!
You got past security?
Bingo!
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
Yeah, we learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
The most personal of file, Snake. The ones labeled prawn.
It's just lots of pictures of shrimp. It's really confusing.
Damn it.
There's a guy here, and I psych myself out with this guy a lot. So let's just save all of the me psyching myself out, and let's just fast forward a little bit in a second to get to the conclusion. It's because he's always in the back, and all these floors are really noisy, and for some reason he always gets me for some reason. So you know what?
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Shoot him in the testes.
Ouch.
So you did.
Well, yeah. Put like 5 bullets in there.
Snake!
Did you find it?
No, I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
Well, that's part of it. Arms Tech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
Well, too bad. Otacon's gone. I can't do an impression of him now. But hey, I'm gonna show something I bet you didn't know was here.
Show me.
It's not at the cockpit, but right around here. You know how in the VR missions for the original Metal Gear Solid, there were those targets you could shoot that were like triangular?
Nope.
What? You know the VR targets, they were like big cones and you shot them. Those things.
Oh!
There's a single one just floating way up in the corner of this room.
What?
Yeah.
What?
People actually try to use this as evidence to prove that Twin Snakes is actually a VR mission that Ryan went through because it's a single VR target. Oh my god.
Everything is... First it was nanomachines, but now it's VR missions.
Remember how Nikita missiles can go up slopes? Well, hey, Rex's nose is a perfect slope. And there's a thing you can actually see up here other than the VR target. I was looking to see if there's any other slopes. I was thinking this slope might, but no, it's too steep. But, whoop.
So wait, can you shoot the VR target or no?
No. Well, I mean, if you can shoot it like with a sniper rifle, but nothing happens.
Oh.
It's just there. Being mysterious. But hey, we can get the Nikita missile high up enough to see Ocelot Liquid. And look at Liquid's torso! It's gone! One more look at that.
Why is it so funny to me? I'm so smug, I don't even need a torso.
I can just float. Well, okay, one more. We'll just strafe Liquid here. Look at him! Look at him! But his legs are still there!
Oh my god.
They don't even notice the missile blowing up either.
Who needs a pelvis? I certainly don't.
Oh my god.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India. I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion? That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox-Die vaccine in our demands.
Fox-Die. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox-Die was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Galukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
Well, he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the Genome Soldier's brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Galukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours!
What about your promise to Colonel Galukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is entered again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's top-secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the President was talking about? It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got 1 of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in 1. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Who Who's that?
This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
I love how he narrated that it fell in the ditch. It kind of sounded like a children's book narration. The key fell in the ditch.
Can you find the key?
The key is where?
Very good!
The ditch. The key fell into the ditch.
So yeah, you get an automatic alert here. There's nothing you can do about it. This doesn't happen in Twin Snakes.
Oh.
Yeah, we took that out because I guess they thought it was dumb. Oh my goodness, there's a soldier man! Good thing he doesn't know how to climb ladders. See ya.
Great super soldiers you built there.
The hell is this ladder?
The fuck is this ladder? What?
They're just
How do
trapped over
I-
on that side because they don't know how to get down.
Oh.
You're just gonna have to live out the rest of their days until some rescue comes.
We're gonna starve to death over there. The poor little guys.
I know.
They were never taught how to climb a ladder before they were released into the wild.
These poor souls.
This is why we need Outer Heaven, because of poor soldiers like that who just don't know how to do everyday
It's
things.
specifically for, you know, really, really dumb soldiers.
All they know how to do is shoot guns. And they can't even climb ladders. Like, we take these things for granted, okay?
What the heck is a ladder?
There's so many people who aren't privileged enough to know how to do that.
Find that key. It fell somewhere in that drainage ditch. Use your mine detector.
Mine detector.
The hell is that?
Yes, the mine detector works just
A
like
what?
a metal detector.
I've got like a million things in these pockets. Be more specific. What's it look like? What's its shape? So yeah, it's actually possible to get all the way here without picking up the mine detector.
Really?
Yeah. The mine detector
Yeah, you don't
is
really
not
need
mandatory.
it for, like, you don't need it.
You don't
for
need
anything.
it. So like, technically, you could screw yourself and then you'd have to backtrack if you really needed the mine
Wait,
detector.
how far would you have to backtrack for that?
I don't remember if it comes up in any other places, so if not, you'd have to go all the way back to the tank hangar.
Oh, that would suck.
Yep.
Isn't there a mouse here?
Maybe.
I remember trying to shoot a mouse here when I played this.
We got a mine detector looking for some beeping red dots. There's some in this toxic sludge. Ow, 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 ow. Ouch. Oh my goodness, it's a bomb! Uh-oh.
Oh no!
It's only got 13 seconds on it. But it tells you it's a bomb, so I mean, it's like...
Bomb.
But if you find the bomb, this happens.
Snake, did you find the key?
No, it's not here.
Don't be ridiculous. You saw it fall into the drainage ditch, didn't you? The drainage ditch. Isn't there something odd about it?
No. There are a lot of big rats, though.
That's it, Snake. A rat must have eaten it.
Now who's being ridiculous?
No, I'm right. There's no other possibility. Rats eat all sorts of things. There's nothing unusual about that.
I love that Master Miller gets like he gets really annoyed at Snake and gets like all confrontational. Yes,
some
of course
sort of big
of course a
retard.
rat could eat it, you dumb baby. You stupid douche. Come on.
What a big idiot! That's you, Snake! You're a big fat dummy!
So there's a hole right here. This is where the rat comes out of one of two
I was
places.
right about the rat, the mouse.
Yep. You were right.
I accidentally spoiled something that I forgot was a thing. I'm sorry, everybody.
So he could
I'm
come
no
out
longer
here.
the Metal Gear guy.
There's the red dot moving along right there. That's the mouse. If you get too close to him, he gets scared. He runs off to another area of the map. And sometimes he moves back and forth. Also, this is also another thing taken from Metal Gear 2. There's an area where you had to get a card or something. No, it was like a cartridge of data from a scientist. And there is a place full of rats. And in the original translation, they were poisonous Zanzibar hamsters. And you had to kill all of them. So yeah, let's just blow up this rat with some C4.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Rat. You had to die.
How did he eat that? It's so big.
I don't know. That rat's
Think of
got
the
a big
size of a
stomach.
rat and the size of a card. That's like, it can't even...
Well, that rat was probably just...
Swallowing it whole.
That
also.
rat was probably just waddling around, and he just happened to be, like, rectangle-shaped, because it was so big.
His mouth is just a slot. Insert key card in this mouth slot.
Plot twist. You have to put the key in the rat to turn the nukes off. Too bad we blew him up.
You have to put the rat into the laptop. Just squish it.
Squish.
Poor thing.
Oh no! The punch and get on the ladder button's the same button. Snake, move just a pixel! Oh no! Man!
God, you should have just scrapped this recording. This is extremely unprofessional of you.
Oh, no.
God,
no, not again.
You looked like some sort of fool.
Oh, jeez. I'm a big doofus. I'm just gonna go in the corner and put on my dunce cap. I'm the big dummy. This guy in this scaffolding dies, I'm gonna say like 8 times before the game ends.
This poor guy.
Yeah. Just waiting for him to come along so I can snipe him. Sorry, guy. But yeah, we have to come back here a lot. And even though you won't really see it, but yeah, he died quite a bit.
That guy should not have put a transfer in for scaffold duty.
Poor man. He got shot in the dick so many times.
If only he
They sewed his ball back on the first time, but after the 5th time, there's nothing left. Sorry.
Just a sack with 2 bullets in it.
All your babies are gonna be born with lead poisoning. I'm sorry.
Give birth to bullets. You're shooting blanks, literally.
Oh man.
Feel free to delete what I just said. That was
Nope.
stupid. Oh god.
It's not gonna happen. Damn it. You have to live with your decisions.
Oh.
Tense.
I regret everything.
Tense keycard accepting scenes.
Can't wait for the next 2. I bet they're just as dramatic.
Okay.
That takes care of pal code number 1. Now,
Stay
pal
tuned.
number
Next
2.
time, will the keycard get cold? Who knows?